Hey there, viewers! Healin123 here, and welcome back to another episode of my Terraria Master Mode playthrough. So, in the last episode, I believe we, well, what was it we took? No, I remember now. We fought the Old One's army, the third tier, and well, we figured out that we have been fooled by the Torch God. I think. Turns out that Betsy from the Old One's army was the Torch God. I don't think that really connects. Sounds like some kind of dumb thing a YouTuber would say just so that they can make something interesting in their playthrough. Heh. Anyway, in today's episode, I'm actually just going to be fighting Duke Fishron a few more times as part of the massive grinding that I have been doing over the past week, which is why this episode, which is why I haven't been recording. I've just been grinding out like crazy. I have been doing so much stuff off camera, I swear. You know it's a lot when I stop uploading for it. So yeah. So anyway, as you can see, there's a bunch of stuff in the starter vid chest. So first off, just real quick, I got the Master Ninja gear. Because, well, I figured that, after constantly having those moments where I try to dash with the Shield of Cthulhu and end up just hitting the boss, and then, I get knocked back, and then it ruins all my speed, I feel like this would be much better. This thing is really good, but I don't think it'll do much for me. So, yeah, now we have a dash. It's much faster, too. I like that. I like how much faster the dash is. So, yeah, there's that. We also, of course, have a chance of dodging attacks, which is really good. I love that. And, of course, we can just climb walls. I don't see why it would be necessary this late, but sure. However, though, this will still... I think I might still keep this. Either that or I'll just have I'll just, find the right die for the Yank Shield. For now, though, this will be going right there. So it looks like we still have it on. Next, the main part of all that grinding I've been doing is fishing. These 3 items were actually not that much work of fishing, to be fair, but I've been doing a lot more for a certain reason. I'll probably tell you next episode, which may come out even later. It depends, really. I might just give up on what I'm trying to grind for. It's fine. You'll probably figure it out next episode. So these things are the final pieces, okay? These things are the final pieces of a puzzle that has been on my mind, or that I've been trying to deal with. I've been trying to get for forever. So as you can see, we have now the fish finder. It essentially gives you a bunch of stats that'll be helpful for fishing. But if we put it in our inventory, you'll notice the PDA. It's a combination of this, and these 3 items. These items that display stats here on the right. I've had them literally forever, and I never made this. I could have made this so long ago. Trust me. Yeah. Okay, I'm probably talking loudly. I could have made this so long ago. But I didn't. But now, there we go. And I think you guys, if you notice that it's a material, there's a good chance you know what happens now. We get the cell phone. Using the magic mirror that we found all those episodes ago. Or, well, one of them at least. I still remember that. But yeah, now we have all these stats, and we can just use it to return home at will. See? Perfect. Anyway, that's a really big upgrade. Now I have 3 more slots in my inventory to just clog up with all the random items I find. Anyway, that's basically it in terms of, that's kind of it, other than the thing I'm not telling you about yet. Oh. Well, yeah. No, that's nothing. I thought I remembered something, but I didn't. Anyway, oh yeah. Oh, I do remember. Considering I've been doing a lot of fishing, one thing I have gotten, if if I can find it, it's this. The golden fishing rod. Now, it's the strongest fishing rod in the game. It's got 50% bait power. Usually it requires bait, but I'm using the truffle worms because we're going to be fighting Duke Fishron more. And speaking of fights, I got the, what do you call it? What do you call this? The bewitching table. Because, well, because I'm using the, I'm at least using this Xeno staff, because it's because, like, like I said, they don't really take up those enemy iframes, and other than that, they're just really nice to have out. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna fight Duke Fishron a couple of times. I'm actually gonna go mute for them. I don't care. I don't really feel like doing it, or like trying to commentate over it. But yeah, or maybe there'll be a voiceover. Yeah, there'll probably be a voiceover at some point or something. So let's just switch off all the stats I don't think are necessary. Yeah, that's it. We're just having these 4. How ironic! We get the cell phone and we we don't make any use of it. So yeah, that should be it for this So yeah, let's just get to it. Hey, so this is the voiceover. This is the voiceover. Hi. Yeah. So I just thought I would like say a couple of things first, at least for the start of me fighting Duke Fishron, like off camera, so I actually had time to talk. I've already mentioned that again. My next upload will probably take a bit longer. I feel like I might need to slow down because of all the grinding I'm trying to do to properly get up to the best gear that I can have at this exact time. But I might try putting like I might still try to squeeze out like a single video. I do have a few ideas where like I go back and fight some things that I probably should have fought sooner in the series, but I neglected. Yeah. And then maybe I also had the idea of doing a little tutorial which shows like how I actually how I'm grinding the fishing. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of fishing off camera, and that explains how that video would explain how I did it. Like, because again, I've heard that tutorial videos are a really good way to get started, because like people will usually be looking up stuff like that, and if yours is interesting enough, people might watch it and learn from it, and they'll probably want more. So I'll definitely keep that in mind. But yeah, also another thing that another reason why I haven't been recording much is because I've been playing other games, if that wasn't obvious. The main one is Rhythm Doctor, if you guys know that. If you guys check, I think I've mentioned it before, but no, I haven't mentioned it. I actually have a second channel where I can just kind of post whatever content I want, because like I feel like if I posted it here, it would kind of the algorithm wouldn't like it at all. So I'm gonna be, yeah, usually I do end up posting there a bit as well, like because like, how do I say it? Like I posted like 3 Rhythm Doctor things there, but like I plan on just posting really whatever I want there. It's probably not gonna be very high quality, but it's other things that I can do. If you're really bored of watching me play Terraria or whatever game series I'm gonna be focusing on, because I want to focus on game series rather than I really want to focus on game series rather than I want to focus on single games at a single game at a time, instead of like having a bunch of games, because like I feel like I don't think that would be a great idea, at least for starting out. So yeah. Yeah, I guess that's it, pretty much. Enjoy the time lapse, or it's not a time lapse, right? Enjoy the rest of the video. Bye. Alright, so 7 Duke Fishron fights and 1 death later. Here we are again. We got ourselves a trophy, so now this set is complete. At some point I'll definitely, probably, maybe before the Moon Lord, I'll go back and fight all of these so that like I can properly complete the sets. I haven't gotten the King Slime Mask. I need the trophies of most bosses. Yeah. So anyway, let's quickly open these up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I see it. We got it. The Razor Blade Typhoon. This is it. Let's check the void bag for. Oh yeah, this is part of the the fishing I've been doing off camera. You can see it's all. Wait a second. Another set of food barbarian. No, 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 no more food barbarian stuff. Okay, we also got the. Oh no, we got the summon weapon. We already have the summon weapon. What am I talking about? Okay, we also have the mask. But yeah, here's the melee weapon, by the way, the flare-on, if anyone's interested. It just shoots out a bunch of bubbles. Pretty fun weapon. Anything that shoots out bubbles, fun. Anyway, yeah. So there's that. Yeah, I'll probably just get rid of this stuff off camera. I don't really think there's anything interesting in them because you can't. Those are like pre-hard mode stuff. I'll probably. I don't know how to explain it, but you'll figure out at some point. Actually, we didn't even use all of our potions. I just realized that we didn't use all of our potions in the fight, even though we died. Okay, so I don't know if I mentioned this in the voiceover. Well, I probably won't anymore. The reason why I had this why at one point I was sitting in a cactus chair was because it basically makes it so that your life regen is multiplied by a lot. It makes so that your oh wait, no, not wait. Dang it! I realized I made a mistake. I didn't mean to say crossover or voiceover. I meant to say like this time lapse. I don't know if I doubt I'm making a crossover or a voiceover. Why do I keep saying crossover? Dang it! Okay, yeah, because it makes your life regen much. It increases your life regen by a lot. So yeah, that's why I had it there. Anyway, let's just quickly reforge this with the money that we got from the Duke Fishron fight, real quick. Looking for mythical. There we look at that. I willed it into existence. Yes. Oh, and by the way, I don't think the Tomb of Infinite Wisdom is actually useful. I realized that it doesn't actually. It like loses. It's meant to be gotten at the start, like as soon as you unlock the second tier. So, because I couldn't make much use of it, I don't think it's gonna be added there to the actual list. Yeah, this is the Razor Blade Typhoon. It's been reworked in 1.4 so that it's more of a single target weapon now. So this will definitely be useful for taking down Betsy. But we're definitely going to need something to deal with the actual army because those ballistas the electric aura staffs or thingies, whatever the turrets, they didn't really do too much. I didn't. The crystal died very quickly in the final wave. So yeah, we'll have to figure that out at some point. But yeah, I think this will just have to be a short episode so I can get it out ASAP. The next episode will likely come out a lot later, or I might try streaming because I mentioned before that I have a new computer for Christmas. So I might be able to. I'll definitely try and see if I can stream on it, because I know that it's because I tried streaming once, but it couldn't. It turns out my computer wasn't powerful enough. So yeah, that's a bummer. But yeah. Anyway, we'll have to figure that at some point. But yeah, I guess no cringe outro. I'll see ya in the next episode.